Okay, guys, this is not going to be, we are not going to have any footage on this. We are not going to have, oh god, this was not a fun game to watch. Listen, I literally want to pull up the highlights so you guys can see what I was thinking, what I was feeling while watching the Chelsea-West Ham game, but I actually can't be bothered. I'm going to start this video off. But I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I cannot be mad. I can't. I need a sec to breathe. I need a sec to breathe. Guys, Chelsea have not played well recently. Last 6 games, we're going to end up with, I think, 3 points out of the last... No, it's not 3 points out of the last 6, is it? We have not played well recently. It has not been very, very good for Chelsea in the Premier League lately. Finally, Man City and Liverpool have caught up to us. The hot start has not gone great. We essentially still don't have a striker. And all of the goals we scored today were absolute bangers. Thiago Silva getting a goal. Mason Mount scoring a wonder goal. And then the defense just let us down entirely. Like, West Ham actually tactically adjusted in the second half, and Chelsea did not. David Moyes tactically outplayed Thomas Tuchel. Those are sentences I never thought I would actually have to say. I never thought I'd actually have those words come out of my mouth. David Moyes did better than Thomas Tuchel. Because we literally just kept doing the same thing over and over. We did not change the midfield. Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek stayed. There is no defensive solidity in that midfield whatsoever. Jorginho did not have a good game, I think, in any way, shape, or form. Edouard Mendy had a shocker. So surprising. Because before this game, he had not conceded a goal to West Ham in any competition. The 2 games in the Premier League, I think 1 in the Cup, had never conceded a goal to West Ham. And now we have 3. And 2 of them you could directly sort of correlate to his positioning. Obviously, the penalty. What are you doing? I don't know what he was doing for the penalty. I don't get what the goal was. He took a touch to himself. Just boot the ball. Like, it's one of those things where you're just watching it and you just know it's not going to go well. He even could have avoided the tackle on Jared Bowen and just retreated to goal. And a defender would have been there to help him. And then after that, guys, the announcer said a great quote. You cannot tell me this game is not played in the mind. Because after that, Edouard Mendy was just hoofing the ball every time. He was scared to play it at his feet. And it was noticeable. Because now in the defense, they decided not to play back to Mendy at all. We just continuously turned the ball over or just booted it upfield, bringing on Lukaku. Did not help. Romelu Lukaku, you need to give him a start. You don't play him in that game and not... He just came in and wasn't ready. Kai Havertz being taken off, I think, really did impact Chelsea's attacking play. Bringing on Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi did not help. No Ben Chilwell is not helping. Marcus Alonso is shoddy at best. And we cannot play Marcus Alonso and Jorginho on the same side. It's proven to not work. It has proven to not work time and time again. This game was another example. It's really rare, though, for Chelsea to actually get out and score goals. We had 2 times that we took the lead in this game and gave it away. Both times West Ham drew it back, and then both times Chelsea had a positive response to it. But the 3rd goal... The 3rd goal left me in the shadow realm. I'm still in the shadow realm. I'm still trying to process my thoughts with that 3rd goal. Masuaku. Him in the black and white. Pain. Nothing but pain. Nothing but pain. Nothing but pain and anguish. Listen. Man City are going to win today. Liverpool are going to beat Wolves. Chelsea are going to move to 3rd in the league. West Ham have now gotten closer to us. Arsenal are now closer to us. United are now closer to us. Chelsea are not out of this fight. We may have performed as one of the best teams in the Premier League, but now we're going to have to really prove it. And they brought up that we play Liverpool and Man City back-to-back again at the start of January. That's 3 weeks away, and this Chelsea side is not looking brilliant at the moment. Like, we have games where we show complete dominance, like the Juventus game. And then games where we fall off the face of the earth, like this one. Reece James was non-existent in this game. Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen I thought were good, but both, once again, shoddy. Thiago Silva was phenomenal. He's the only one I think I'm giving above an 8 in this performance. Mason Mount was good, but not great in helping defend and track back, but that's not really his job in this new role. So maybe Mount does it. West Ham guys are the real deal. I think they proved it today. Normally they do play really close to Chelsea, but that second half, Jared Bowen was untouchable. He was running around everywhere. How are we getting outdone by Jared Bowen? You have all this talent on the bench. Literally half the Chelsea bench would start for West Ham, and Jared Bowen is out here just absolutely demolishing us with every touch that he takes. He's running around like an absolute wild man, getting fouled by Jorginho, constantly fouled by Rudiger or Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It doesn't make any sense. Jared Bowen ruined Chelsea. Jared, of all people, and Mikel Antonio too. Jared, but honestly, West Ham could have won by more than one goal as well. Jared Bowen missed a sitter because he had to catch up to it. Mikel Antonio might be the real deal as well, and I hate that because he scored an absolute banger against the USA, and now he's coming back, and he didn't score today, but he did the absolute business against Chelsea today. Held up the players while he did what Lukaku failed to do in the second half, and that was when he did get the ball, he did meaningful things with it. He didn't get it a lot, but he did meaningful things with it when he got it. And that was what mattered the most. And that's what sucks the most about this game, because it's so irritating watching Chelsea lose this way to this West Ham side. Obviously, people are going to have super angry reactions. I'm gutted with the performance. Like, it's one of those things where, like, the despair kind of sets in, and you have to hope that Man City and or Liverpool just kind of get a draw to help us out a little bit. But honestly, Chelsea might need a little fire under their ass. We've looked very lackluster. We need Lukaku back desperately. The loss of Chilwell is bad. I honestly, guys, I do think Chilwell is out for the year. I'll knock on wood with that, but I do think he's out for the year. They said they're going to assess it after 6 weeks. I don't think it's a 6-week injury. I don't think so. I think he's done. And mainly because, I mean, the World Cup's next year. He's going to be thinking about his berth to the World Cup. Not going to be able to do that if he decides to play this season and then get ACL surgery after the season is over. He'd be better now to honestly just get the surgery done and be back for the start of next year. And that means Chelsea need a left back in the transfer window. It cannot be Marcos Alonso, and Emerson, I'm pretty sure, is out the door. So, and we also need to get Rudiger or Christensen to a contract. Chelsea are a mess. We are very much a mess. I think we've made a ton of problem for ourselves. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm a hopeful Chelsea fan nonetheless. But let's see where this goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now, obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. A lot of people are going to have wild reactions to the game. I think it just should be known. Chelsea lost to a very good West Ham side. They beat Liverpool this way. They played... Did they beat Man City too? I don't think they beat Man City, but they played Man City close. I think it was like 2-1. They are a good team. They're not a bad team. So you have to give them credit where credit is due, and I'm giving that to them. So big up West Ham. I'm a little disappointed. We'll bounce back. Let's go, Chelsea. Come on. Zenit St. Petersburg win. Catch y'all later. Peace.